Okay, we are making such a simple keto air fryer recipe. This recipe is sweet and spicy, but you don't have to add the spice if you don't want to. So here I have a half pound of pork belly, and I chopped it up into cubes about the width of my finger. And if you want to make more, you can double the recipe ingredients as well. I'm just making half a pound because with pork belly, I don't want it as a meal. I usually like it as a side to something. So I don't like to make too much at one time because I don't like to eat too much of it. But if you're cooking for a family or a few more people, then you may want to double the ingredients or triple. So again, half a pound. I already have the air fryer preheated at 400. So this is super simple, only 5 ingredients other than the pork belly. So altogether 6 ingredients. First, you're going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Yes, we're adding more fat to the fat. I know, but it's just to make the sauce. And to get the pork belly nice and mixed through with all the other ingredients we're adding. I'm also adding a tablespoon of brown sugar swerve for the sweetness. I'm adding a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm adding a teaspoon of chili pepper flakes. Now this is optional if you don't want it sweet. But I think with the sweet and spicy, the combination balances out and it's not too spicy. And I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And all I'm gonna do is mix it up and then get it in the air fryer. So we're gonna air fry it at 400 for 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure you get that brown sugar mixed in there too. So 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to stop it every 5 minutes and give it a shake. Shake the air fryer basket, give it a toss, because you want to make sure that all sides of the pork belly are getting some air so that they can get nice and crispy. So just make sure this is well mixed through. Again, make sure that sometimes that brown sugar can get very sticky and clump up. So try and break it down as you're mixing it. Make sure everything gets really coated. And you're also going to spray the air fryer basket. If you have an air fryer basket or an air fryer that's old, it may not be as non-stick as it was when you first bought it. So I like to spray mine with cooking spray before I cook most things. So you may want to do that as well, just so that the pork belly doesn't stick too much in there. We all know that it can, if you've used an air fryer with other meats and stuff. So you're going to spray it if you need it. I do, so I spray mine. And then I lay this out. I'm pretty sure I can fit this all in my air fryer basket, so I won't need to do any batches, but you may need to depending on the size of your air fryer. Okay, that looks nice and mixed. Let me go grab my air fryer basket. So I've already preheated it, and now I'm just gonna spray it. I have mine's an olive oil spray. You can use whatever spray you prefer, but that's what I use. And now I'm just going to use my tongs and place in the pork belly. Going in air fryer, I'm setting it for 20 minutes, although I'm going to check it every 5 minutes and give it a shake just to make sure everything's cooking properly. And I've done this and it's taken me about 15 minutes. Sometimes it needs a little bit longer. So that's why I say 15 to 20 minutes in the air fryer. So I set it for 20, but sometimes after the third 5-minute interval, I remove them. So again, depending on your air fryer and how well you like your pork belly cooked, you may want to cook it a little longer or a little less. You just try and squeeze them all in there. You don't want them too overcrowded because you want them all to get some air time. And this one will fit right there. And this one will go right there. Okay. There. And if you have all this, you may want to drizzle it over. That's it. Air fry. 15 to 20 minutes. I'll show you when it's done. So just showing you, this is after 5 minutes at 400, and as you can see, they're already looking pretty crispy. So I'm just flipping them over, and then I'm going back in for another 5, and then possibly another 5, and maybe another 5 after that. We'll see how crispy they get for me. Check it out. Look how good they look. Oh my gosh. That's it. Air fryer pork belly. Actually did it in 15 minutes. You may need to do longer depending on your air fryer. Or shorter.